There we go. Now it looks like we're live. How is everyone doing tonight? I see we have Blake in the chat. Hello, Blake. How are you doing? This is just kind of another random stream. I was like, you know what? I got nothing better to do. The whole family's gone right now, so why not just stream and hang out for a bit and hang out with you guys? So yeah, here I am. So it looks like we have Pure Battle in the chat, Blake in the chat, Stevie in the chat. Thank you. Hello. How is everyone doing? Cass. Hello, Cass. How are you doing? I'm doing pretty good. How are you guys doing? Yeah. So yeah, like I said, this is just kind of a completely random stream. No plan to do this at all, but nobody else was home. I'm home alone. I've been editing videos all day for the next 3 days because I'm gonna be really busy with work and stuff over the next few days. So I'm not going to really have time to record very many videos and stuff. So I've been filming and editing videos so that you guys have videos for the next few days while I'm really busy. So yeah. It's good to be here. It's good to be hanging out with you guys. I'm going to try to plow through this because I am a little bit tired right now. But I'm excited to be here to see you guys, to hang out, and to talk about whatever the heck we want to talk about. So yeah, I think we're going to go ahead and do some more trivia tonight. We're going to be talking about John Wick tonight. We're going to be talking about the future of Marvel. We're going to be talking about whatever we want to talk about. So anything that you guys want to talk about, also let me know in the chat, and we can talk about it as well. Yes, if you guys could hit the like button, I would greatly appreciate that. I'm going to go ahead and share this to Twitter real quick because I usually forget to do that. So let me go ahead and do that real quick. Let me see here. So how are you guys doing tonight? Are you guys having a fantastic Saturday night? Let me grab this link right here. Okay. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Oops. Okay, there we go. There we go. All right, looks like everything is all set with that. So let me just share this to Twitter real quick. Oh my gosh, this Game of Thrones meme that I just saw right now is just pretty amazing. I should probably show this to you guys real quick because this meme is pretty great. So fans writing Game of Thrones theories, D&D writing the script. Oh, I thought that was pretty fantastic. Pretty fantastic. The memes have been definitely one of the positive things about this season of Game of Thrones. Let me just share this to Twitter real quick. By the way, guys, if you guys can, go follow me on Twitter. I am at 995 followers. I am almost about to break 1,000 followers on Twitter. So if you guys could go follow me on Twitter, I would greatly appreciate that. So let me just share this real quick. I am live. And not excommunicado. Okay. All right. That should be all set there. Perfect. Join us for fun. Boom. There we go. Okay. So yeah, like I said, go follow me on Twitter if you want to, because I am so close. Wait, what the heck? It just did it share my post? It said it did, but then it just disappeared on me. Where did my post go? Okay, I guess I will be sharing that again because for some reason my post completely disappeared on me. Why did it do that? Anybody else notice that you just find like the weirdest advertisements on Twitter sometimes as well? Let me go ahead and grab that link again because apparently I pushed the wrong button or something here. Crap. Okay. So, have you guys seen John Wick yet? Have you guys seen John Wick? Let me know what you think about John Wick. I would love to hear what your guys' thoughts are about the movie. For the most part, it seems like everyone is really enjoying it. Okay, there's the link. Okay. I am live. All right. I think we're all set this time. Okay. Now, let me get back to you guys. Finally. Holy cow, that took way longer than it should have. Anyway, let's see. What are you guys talking about? Hey, Stevie J Movie Reviews. Thank you for subbing. I really appreciate that. Are you new around here? I don't remember seeing you around. So if you're new around here, welcome. Welcome to the awesome family. Welcome to the Josiah Rises community. So thank you for being here. If you saw John Wick, Josiah, how was it? Oh my gosh, John Wick was so good. John Wick was so good. Oh man. Chapter 3 is honestly, and I use this word very, very, very lightly. There's very few films that I use this word for, but John Wick Chapter 3, in my opinion, is a masterpiece when it comes to action movies. It is absolutely an action movie masterpiece. One of the best action movies I've ever seen of all time. It has some of the best action. It just, oh my gosh, it just blows my mind. Technically, the John Wick movies, especially Chapter 3, and they just get better and better with every movie. It's just insane. The cinematography is just out of this world. Honestly, I think this film deserves a nomination for Best Cinematography. I really do. It is that good. The sound design is just so fun to listen to. Of course, the acting is pretty good. You know, you have some really good actors in there and stuff. You know, there's so much that I just love so much about this movie that it's just, man, I could gush about this movie so much. I'm so excited to see it again on Sunday, because this honestly was one of the most enjoyable experiences that I've had in the theater in a really, really long time. Halle Berry was even pretty good. Yeah, I see Pure Battle. You said Halle was pretty badass. Yeah, and I'm not even really a big Halle Berry fan. Like, I really don't think she's that great. But in this movie, she kicked ass. It was amazing. She was fantastic. And I loved her dogs, too. The thing I love about these movies is that they always introduce new situations, new scenarios that we've never really seen in action before. Like, can you name a movie where you have two dogs like that fighting besides humans, where they're actually involved in the scene in the same way that those dogs were involved in? Because I thought that was fantastic. I thought that was so cool how the dogs were working together with Halle Berry and John Wick and stuff, and it was just so cool. It was so cool, and I loved all the different cutaways between all the different characters. Oh my gosh, it was so good. I really want to see it again, right now. Oh man, I can't wait. Yeah, I'm going to be going to see it again tomorrow, so I'm really excited about that. Halle Berry was a great addition to the movies for sure. Oh well, welcome to the family, Stevie. Glad to have you here. I will tell you this right now, Stevie. I don't know where you stand on your opinions, but you're probably going to disagree with me at some point about something, and that's totally fine. I don't care. I don't care if you disagree with me. I don't care if you agree with me. That's the whole point of this community, is that we can actually create discussions and have disagreements and have different opinions without having to get butthurt about it. And you know, that's the beauty of this community. So if you are someone who can take someone else's opinion that doesn't align up with yours 100%, then you should be fine. You should be fine hanging out here. So, I like the dogs in this movie. Oh my gosh, yes. The dogs were so great. So great. I really want to be kind of careful with what I say about the film, and I think we should all try to be a little bit sensitive about it in the comment or in the chat, because there might be people here who haven't seen the movie yet. So try not to post any spoilers in the chat if you can help it. I would greatly appreciate that. Cass, if you could please keep an eye on the chat. Make sure that no one's posting any spoilers or anything. I would greatly appreciate that. Let's see. Ivan Ortega is in the chat. Hello, Ivan. I saw it yesterday, and that fight with the book, OMG, exactly. That was insane. And that was just in the first, 10 minutes of the movie, which was ridiculous. Let's see. Imagine an open-world Rockstar game taking place in the world of John Wick. Now, that would be awesome. That would be fantastic. I would absolutely love to try that out. Hey, Kermit the Log, welcome to the stream. Yeah, man. What else can I say about John Wick? Every action scene was so good, and it just kept on building on each other more and more. They just kept on raising the stakes with every single action scene, and it felt you could actually feel the intensity of every action scene building upon the last one. It was so awesome. It was so fantastic, and man. And the thing I love about these movies so much is the world building. They do such a great job with developing the world of John Wick, the universe that's surrounding John Wick, and it just gets more intricate with every movie and more deep, and there's new rules and new laws, and there's new characters that are popping up and all of this awesome stuff, and it just keeps on building more and more off of each other, and it's so cool. And the cool thing about this is that it's a completely original idea. This is based off of a comic book or anything that came before it. It's a completely original idea. Because of that, it's so fun to be able to be in the theater experiencing this movie for the first time and experiencing this world for the first time without any sort of other source that it came from or anything. And it's so cool just exploring this world with the characters, with John Wick, and starting and getting to see how this world is developing throughout these movies. I'm super excited. Someone mentioned it to me the other day, and I kind of forgot about it. But I believe that there is a TV show that's based off of the Continental that's in development right now. So I'm super excited for that. I can't remember who's making that. Is that Hulu that's making that? For some reason, I think it was Hulu. But yeah. Hold on a second here, guys. My wife is writing me real quick. All right. Anyway, so yeah, John Wick is just fantastic. It really is. And this is probably my favorite movie of the year so far, which I did not think I'd be saying when you have Avengers Endgame coming out this year. I'm surprised that I'm even saying that right now, but I actually believe and think that this might be my favorite movie of the year so far. This movie is just freaking insane, and you guys need to go check it out. And the refreshing thing about this movie, the thing that I love so much about this movie, there's no identity politics, no political agenda, nothing like that. It's just straight up awesome story and action, and it just doesn't stop throughout the entire movie. And I love that. It's so nice. It's such a breath of fresh air. So if you guys haven't seen John Wick yet, please go support this movie. This movie deserves our support. It seriously does. This movie, I 100% vouch for this movie. If you are anyone who enjoys action movies in the slightest, you will love the heck out of this movie. Let's see here. Why are people saying F in the chat? I'm really confused right now. Let's see. Press F for petting your dog. F. I'm so confused. What are you guys doing right now in the chat? You guys are silly. Imagine the game itself having such a dangerous world that an assassin can attack at any time, and the Continental is a safe zone. The combat being a mix of Arkham and Max Payne. That'd be really cool. That'd be really awesome. I would totally love that. Off topic, but this needs to be told. I heard that the Twilight actor playing Batman is going to be the least of our worries. They're rumored to have a gender-swapped penguin in it. What? A gender-swapped penguin in it. From what I heard, Josh Gad is going to possibly be playing Penguin. That's what I've been hearing. I've been hearing that Josh Gad, who played what's his face, the fat guy, the fat little short guy from Beauty and the Beast, the live action remake. You guys will tell me what his name is. He is going to be playing Penguin from what it sounds like. I actually have a video that is going to be dropping probably tomorrow or Monday about the Batman movie, because I do have concerns about the movie as well, Talia, and I'm going to be addressing those in that video. So, you know, I've been a defender of this movie. I've been a defender of the Batman movie. I've been a defender of Matt Reeves directing the movie. I've even been a defender of Robert Pattinson playing the Batman, if that ends up being true, which it hasn't been 100% confirmed yet. But there are red flags that are starting to come out about the movie that I am cautious about, that I have my concerns about. So I'm going to be addressing some of those in my video when it drops tomorrow or Monday. So, yeah. Thank you for that, Talia. Oh, okay, I see. Glad they pet their dogs, unlike Game of Thrones. Yeah, that's true. That's a good point, Stray Dog. I just helped you by sharing the live stream on Twitter. Mic drop, boom. Thank you for that, Alex. I really appreciate you. Thank you for all of your support. You are an awesome dude, and you are one of those people that really keeps me going, so I really appreciate it. Let's see. Lou, hey, mate, had any water today? Also, your Streamlabs isn't open to donations. My Streamlabs isn't open to donations. My Super Chat or my Streamlabs? Because I have Super Chat enabled, but I don't have Streamlabs donations enabled, which I probably should do. So thank you for that, pointing that out, Lou. I will definitely look into that and take care of that. And yes, I have had water. I've had 2 of these so far today, and I'm working on a new one right now. This is a completely full one. So yeah, thank you for that, Lou. Thank you for keeping tabs on me. I appreciate it. So good. So good. All right, let's see here. Let's get caught back up on the chat here. Let's see. Hey, Mark Taylor, welcome to the stream. Did you see a bunch of Twilight fans were trying to get Kristen Stewart as Catwoman in the Batwoman show so they can rekindle the romance of Twilight? I'm afraid for Patterson at this point. Okay, that would be just ridiculous. I would no. No, please. Okay. Let me say this. Robert Pattinson has developed into a really good actor. He really has. He has been in some really fantastic performances over the past few years. Definitely go check out some of the indie films that he's been in over the past few years, because he's actually a really good actor. I'm not just saying that, guys. He actually has developed into someone that I respect as an actor. Kristen Stewart, on the other hand, is still just terrible. She's just terrible in everything she's in. She just can't act at all. I'm sorry, she just can't. And if they unless they want to make the Batman movie into a meme, then they will keep Kristen Stewart away from this movie if Robert Pattinson does end up being the Batman, because if she is in the movie as Catwoman and Robert Pattinson is as the Batman, do you know? No, people wouldn't even remember what that movie would be about. The only thing they would remember are the memes that would be produced because of that. Let's see. I never know what any of those stupid letters in chat mean. What letters are you talking about, Mark Taylor? Let's see. Lena Dunham should play the gender-swapped Penguin. I hope so. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I guess to me, like, I don't know. I think that Josh Gad would be pretty good as Penguin, to be honest. So I think that he would actually make a pretty good Penguin if he does end up being Penguin. Wouldn't a gender-swapped Penguin just be Mary Poppins? Oh my gosh. You're not entirely wrong. You're not entirely wrong, Mark Taylor. Scary Poppin', y'all. Oh, man, that's funny. Did I miss the review of Batwoman? I have not watched I've watched the trailer, but I haven't like really said much about the trailer. It's garbage. The trailer is garbage for Batwoman. It looks like a garbage show. And when it first opened up, I was like, okay, this is kind of cool. I'm kind of digging this. I'm kind of digging what they're doing with this. And then about halfway through the trailer, they started to put down the men to put the women up. They started to disrespect men. They started to just make the whole rest of the trailer about identity politics. And it pretty much just fell apart after that. So yeah, but besides that, it really doesn't look that great. In my opinion, I really don't think it looks that good. Honestly, the CW shows are just not that good anymore. I'm sorry. They're just not. They really aren't. Let's see. Well, it couldn't really be any worse than the last two Catwoman movies, and those were both played by stellar actresses. Yeah, that's true. Robert Pattinson was in good time. That movie was pretty good. Yeah, let's see. He's been in quite a few indie movies over the past few years. He was recently in High Life, which I haven't seen yet, but my friend who's really good at like picking out the like quality about movies and stuff, he says that his performance was fantastic. And I've seen other indie movies over the past few years that Robert Pattinson has been in, and he's actually pretty good. He's actually pretty awesome. Let's see. At least the trailer song was decent, if not used in the trailer at all. Yeah, I thought the song wasn't bad. I was kind of jamming out to the song a little bit. iZombie is still pretty good for a CW show. Yeah, let me clarify. I actually, when I'm talking about CW, I mean like the CW DC shows. I don't really know too much about any of the other CW shows, so I can't really speak on that behalf. But of the DC shows that I've seen that are made by CW, they're really not that good. They used to be good. Flash used to be awesome. The first like 2 seasons of The Flash were fantastic. Some of the best in TV at that point. And it's just not that good anymore, unfortunately. This suit won't be perfect until it fits a woman. Exactly. Like things like that are just so cringy. Like why? Why couldn't you just say this suit won't be perfect until it fits me? Like that would make more sense than until it fits a woman. When you say until it fits a woman, it's forced identity politics through and through. It's so bad. Have you ever played any of the Pokemon games? You haven't lived if you've never played Pokemon. Pokemon, gotta catch them all. I have not played any of the Pokemon games. I've never seen the Pokemon show. I've never played any Pokemon games. Well, I'll take that back. I did play Pokemon Go for a while with my wife. We actually had a lot of fun playing that for a while. But that's pretty much the only experience I have with Pokemon besides watching Detective Pikachu. Let's see. I was expecting the Batwoman trailer to show an ill-fitting suit for a male figure, and it looked like Cassandra in AC Odyssey, an absurd joke from a Monty Python skit. Yeah. I totally agree with you there. It's pretty sad. It's pretty sad. And the thing is that these shows have the potential to be good. They really do. Like Batwoman could be an awesome show. I was, when they first announced it, I was kind of excited about it. But then they released the plot details for it, and all the plot details were focused on was the political messaging, the agendas, the identity politics. That's pretty much all that the plot was about. And then the trailer came out, and the trailer was all about identity politics and political agendas. And it's like, come on, just stop already. Just give us a good story, for Pete's sake. Take a page out of the book of John Wick, because John Wick is doing it right. John Wick is doing it absolutely right now in Hollywood. Hollywood needs to learn from John Wick because John Wick is one of the only franchises right now that's actually doing it right, and that's why I want to support John Wick as much as I can. That's why I think we should support John Wick as much as we can, because it is a fantastic series, and the movies are amazing, and they don't have any of the agendas stuff in it. I particularly like the irony of Batman talking about men taking credit for what a woman does after she has taken everything from a man. Yeah, it's pretty dumb. It's pretty dumb. Let's see here. When does it need to be refitted? She has no breasts, and in the crotch, she has plenty of room for a. Oh my gosh. Wow. Wow. Let's see. iZombie is actually a DC show. Oh, iZombie is a DC show. Interesting. I didn't know about that. I did not know that iZombie was a DC show. That's interesting. Thank you for letting me know about that, Farrell. Comrade Commodore. Thank you for that super chat, Comrade. You are the man. Everyone, please give a round of applause for Comrade. In fact, let's give some flaming emojis to Comrade because he is an amazing supporter of the channel. He's one of my top supporters. He's just a fantastic dude. And also a Michigan brother, and I just am so appreciative of him. So thank you so much for that, Comrade. And yeah, a flex emoji. If you guys want to show some flexes in the chat as well, you can go ahead and do that as well. So thank you for that, Comrade. You are an awesome dude, and I really do appreciate you a lot. So one of these days, I'm gonna have to make it up for you and meet you in Grand Rapids or something and buy you a pizza or something because you've been such a huge support of me and my channel. So I really do appreciate that. Josiah, did you hear that DC Comics went after a congresswoman for their SJW comic? I did not. I did not hear about that. If you could send me a link about that story or something on Twitter or something, I would appreciate that, or chat, because I do want to look into that. That sounds interesting. Farrell says the only reason a Batman suit could fit a small woman so perfectly is if it was a Clintar. That's a crossover. I just totally lost that here. Where's that? That's a crossover that would make bank. Yeah, I don't really know too much about what I don't know what Clintar is. What's Clintar? Am I even saying that right? Clintar? Let's see here. Let's see. Yeah, it's a DC show that's separate from the Arrowverse. Okay, so it's a DC show, but it's not part of like the Arrowverse and stuff. Got it. Okay. Sounds interesting. I mean, I didn't really watch it. Don't tease you with pizza. No, I will buy you pizza. I'm going to buy you pizza one day, Comrade. I will. I would love to meet up with you, shake your hand, tell you thank you for your support, and buy you a pizza. I think that'd be fun. So yeah. Let's see here. The Arrowverse is doing its Crisis or on Infinite Earths crossover this fall, the one that was teased in the first episode of The Flash. They changed the timeline, so it's happening in 2019. Yeah, I kind of lost interest in the whole Flash stuff. Unfortunately, even though which is sad because I really enjoyed it for the most part. For the first two seasons, I think the second season was my favorite, actually. I thought that the second season was really, really good. And then the third season, I watched about halfway through it, and I was just like, this is just kind of dumb now. And so I just stopped watching it after that. And yeah, so that's kind of where I'm at with the Flash and stuff, unfortunately. Because it's kind of cool. I mean, they built a cinematic universe out of a bunch of TV shows, which is fantastic. I think that's really awesome. But everything that I've seen about it, it's either poor writing or it's really heavy on the identity politics stuff. So either way, I kind of have issue with it, unfortunately. So yeah. Let's see here. Lucifer is connected to the Justice League via Constantine. Imagine a Gotham crossover with Lucifer taking a day off in the city and being horrified by the crazies. I didn't know that Lucifer was connected to all of that as well. Constantine would be an interesting... Wait, isn't there a Constantine show? Or am I going crazy? I remember the Constantine movie that was out. Didn't Keanu Reeves play in that? Wasn't Keanu Reeves Constantine in a movie once or something? It's been a really long time, but I feel like I remember a movie where Keanu Reeves was Constantine, which is pretty funny actually when you think about that. Let's see here. Lou, thank you for that $5 super chat. Tell them they're dreaming, mate. Have you ever watched The Castle? One of the best Aussie movies. Take it easy, mate, and stay hydrated. I have not seen The Castle. It's an Aussie movie, huh? Let me look this up real quick. Let me look up The Castle, because now you have me intrigued, Lou. Thank you for that super chat, by the way, Lou. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for always keeping an eye on me and make sure that I'm drinking my water. I really appreciate that. It honestly, guys, and I know this is going to be a shock. This is going to be a complete shock, but it actually feels pretty good being hydrated all the time. It's actually a really good feeling. So yeah, I'm really happy about that, and I appreciate you guys for being so supportive of me and making sure that I'm staying hydrated. I really do appreciate it. Let me see. Let me pull this up for you guys so that you guys can see this too. So we have here The Castle. A working class family from Melbourne, Australia fights City Hall after being told they must vacate their beloved family home to allow for infrastructural expansion. Interesting. I don't think I've ever heard about this movie before. But if you recommend it, Lou, then I will definitely check it out. I'll definitely check it out. It looks like, is it on HBO right now? Is that? No, it's just, okay, never mind. I'm not thinking about that. Oops, that's not what I meant to do. Okay, so, let's see here. Just tweeted you, okay, wait, I just lost that tweet, or that chat. Just tweeted you, Josiah Rises, an article about Jim Carrey wishing the death of the Alabama governor. Guess I won't be seeing Sonic. Wow, that's insane. I can't believe that he actually said that. Did John Carrey really say that? Really? Or not John Carrey, Jim Carrey. Jim Carrey, what are you doing? What on earth are you doing? Oh my gosh, that's just insane. People are insane. Wishing death on people? Are you kidding me? Are you actually kidding me right now? But remember, they're the tolerant ones. They are the tolerant ones. It is us who are the intolerant ones, and they are totally tolerant. Wishing death on people is totally tolerant. Totally tolerant. Oh my goodness. Oh my goodness. I see it right here. Thank you for that, Chris Miller. I will definitely be checking that out and making a video on that. You can bet your bottom dollar on that. Wow. Oh my goodness. People are insane. People are crazy. Thank God for the tolerant left, right? Oh man. I find that the DC shows are only tolerable if you stop watching them, then come back, watch 1 or 2 episodes, and then stop watching again anymore, and you'll see all the inconsistency and woke stuff. Yeah, that's a good point. Maybe if I take it a little bit more slowly, then I will enjoy it more. Which sounds pretty sexual as well, but let's just move past. I like how we went from talking about John Wick to talking about the Arrowverse. Also, yes, Constantine had a show, but it was canceled. Now he's on Legends of Tomorrow. Interesting. Okay. Let's see here. All right. Thank you for that, Orange Hat Reviews. I appreciate that. I will definitely stay hydrated. Thank you for that, Vandy Coop. Let me take another swig here. A swig of water for the working man. Jim Carrey went dark, not in a good way. That is very true. Jim Carrey has gone off the deep end completely. I mean, he kind of was already going crazy, but when you get to the point that you're wishing death on people, come on. Come on, people. That's just ridiculous. That is just absolutely ridiculous. Let's see. Why do there have to be people out there who think it's a good idea to wish death on people? I totally agree with that, Alex. It's insane. It's actually just insane. The Clintar are a species from Marvel that are weaponized from the shadow of an evil god from the start of time and take on a host. To take on monstrous form, the most known Clintar is Venom. Oh, so Clintar is symbiote, right? Is that what you're saying? If you can't find a copy, I'll have a sus. Gotta cruise. Sorry, dude. Have a good one, mate. Well, thank you for that, Lou. I appreciate it. Thank you for all of your support. I really do appreciate you. Thank you for your generosity. You are an awesome dude, and I really do appreciate you. Have a good night, Lou. I will talk to you later. Let's see. Keanu Reeves is still one of the most humble people out there. Oh, totally. Keanu Reeves is an awesome guy. He really is. I've been watching some of his interviews about John Wick Chapter 3 over the past few days. He's such a cool dude. Keanu Reeves is actually a really cool dude. He's so just humble, and he's always just so thankful and appreciative of the opportunities that he has as an actor. He doesn't brag about it. He doesn't try to make himself look like he's morally superior to anyone else. He helps people when they're like, what was that? I'm trying to remember that one story. It was a story I covered on the Geeks and Gamers channel. It was a couple months back, but basically he was like, there's like these people who are stuck in a city or something because of their flight, and Keanu Reeves happened to be there at the same time. And so Keanu Reeves and these people went like on a van together and just kind of like toured around the city and stuff and then eventually like Keanu Reeves like hired or got like a vehicle from the other city that they were trying to get to come pick them up or something. It was really funny. It was just like, wow, you would not catch any other actor doing that besides Keanu Reeves. Probably. He's an awesome guy. He really is. So I'm totally willing to support Keanu Reeves. And pretty much anything that he does. And I love the fact that Keanu Reeves doesn't try to bring politics into anything. You can't find anything that he talks about politically anywhere. He doesn't talk about it. He just does not talk about his politics publicly. And I appreciate that. I really do appreciate that about him. Imagine a movie based on the comic book The Darkness, a horror urban fantasy with one of the most evil things in creation, and the poor, ruthless mobsters attached itself to. The Dark has a heart. That'd be cool. I would love to see some more original movies and stuff like that for sure. SJWs are always wishing death on people because they are just so damn tolerant, unlike us who are not SJWs, who truly ant the opposition to live forever under a Trump presidency. Who truly wanted the opposition to live forever under a Trump presidency. If it had good writers and no wokeness, I wouldn't mind seeing a crossover between either DC and Marvel or Marvel and Star Wars. Marvel and Star Wars would probably work actually because they're both kind of owned by Disney at this point. I don't think that would ever happen with Marvel and DC though, unfortunately. Okay, I have a question for the people in the chat who are comic book nerds. Was there ever a comic that crossed Marvel and DC? Did that ever happen? I'm just curious if that ever was a thing in the comics. I would love to know if that was actually a thing or not. Keanu is a model human being. He really is. Hey, Derek, thank you for coming to the stream. I appreciate it. No problem being late. We're just kind of hanging out tonight, so you are totally welcome just to pop in and pop out whenever you need to. Farrell says Keanu Reeves' father is a felon, and when Keanu looked at his mugshot for a misdemeanor, he looked exactly like his father and vowed to not become like his father. Wow. That's really inspiring. That's actually really cool. Thank you for sharing that, Farrell. I had no idea. That's really cool. Keanu rented some vans for stranded people and even entertained those he rode with by being a makeshift tour guide. That's what I was talking about, Talia. I did a video on it for Geeks and Gamers a while back. I don't quite remember what the details about it because whenever I make a video, I pretty much, for the most part, kind of forget what I made a video about because I'm always like trying to keep up with everything news-wise and stuff and everything that's present. And so it kind of recycles throughout my memory, my short-term memory. Obviously, there's some things that I keep still in my mind and stuff, like the important details and things like that. But for the most part, I just kind of like am always kind of recycling through my short-term memories, the different videos that I do and the different subjects that I'm covering in those videos. Sorry, that was just really random, but that's kind of how my mind works when I make these videos and stuff. I don't watch any of his movies, but based on what's been said about him so far, he seems like the kind of guy I'd hang out with. Talk about how we can make this world better. Yeah, totally. Keanu Reeves is an awesome dude. There's some Keanu movies that you might like, Alex. I'm trying to think. There's let me pull up his list here. Keanu Reeves. Okay. We're going to take a look at his list of movies here. We're going to see if we can find something that Alex might be interested in. Let's see. Actor. Okay. So we got that pulled up. Orange Hat Reviews, thank you for that $10 super chat, man. I really appreciate it. That's because Keanu Reeves is not American. He is Lebanese. Learned this last month. He probably just doesn't care because it's not his problem. And yes, the Amalgam Comics did the mix of Marvel and DC. Interesting. I did not know that. For some reason I thought Keanu Reeves was Canadian. Why did I think Keanu Reeves was Canadian? I have no idea, but for some reason I thought he was Canadian. Which is really funny. But yeah, he's an awesome guy. He really is, and he's just always so positive, and that's what I love so much about him. And interesting. That's really cool to hear that Marvel and DC actually did a crossover. That's cool. That's cool. I'll have to look more into that because that's kind of an interesting idea. Thank you for that super chat, that insane super chat, Orange Hat Reviews. I really do appreciate you and your support. It's always awesome getting to interact with you, so thank you so much, man. I really do appreciate you a lot. So, let's see here. Let's go ahead and take a look at what the Keanu Reeves thing is here. Okay. Let's see. Let me blow this up a little bit more for you guys so you guys can see this a little bit better. Okay. There we go. All right, so there's a lot of movies here that he's been in. Obviously, you know, he was in like let's see, wait, he was in Much Ado About Nothing. Is this the Kenneth Branagh one? Is this actually the Kenneth? What? He was in this movie? Oh my gosh. I totally forgot he was in this movie. Holy crap, I haven't seen this movie in so long, but I used to really like this movie a lot. Wow, he was Don John. I totally forgot about that. That's actually insane. This movie is actually really good. If you guys haven't checked out Much Ado About Nothing, this is the Kenneth Branagh one, and he did a fantastic job with this one. It's a really, really fun movie. So I highly recommend this movie. I really do. Let's see. What are some good Keanu Reeves movies that Alex might be into here? There's I don't know. I mean, I guess it just kind of depends on what you're into, Alex, but there's he kind of does movies from every kind of genre. He does some comedy, he does some action. He's been doing more action recently, but he has done some comedy stuff as well. He's actually going to be in a new movie coming out on Netflix next month, I think. That's a comedy movie as well. He was even like in Constantine, which is kind of a comic book movie. So, and he was obviously in The Matrix. He's been pretty eclectic, to be completely honest. So if you, yeah, I think there might be something that you might appreciate that he's been in. So yeah, definitely check him out. Check out some of his stuff if you can, because he's been to some pretty awesome stuff. Let's see. Stone Cold Jeremy, thank you for that $5 super chat. Hey Josiah, currently on vacation. Just stopping in to say hey. Also, have you watched The Untouchables yet? Thank you for that, Stone Cold Jeremy. I really do appreciate that, and I hope that you are having a fantastic vacation. If you wanna where are you vacationing at? Are you like out of the country somewhere? Are you anywhere cool? And I have not watched The Untouchables yet. Actually, tonight I watched Zodiac for the first time, which is a movie that has Jake Gyllenhaal, Robert Downey Jr., and Mark Ruffalo in it, and it's actually a really good movie. It's actually a really solid movie. It's kind of like in some ways, it's kind of has a similar style to it as like the Spotlight, the movie that I think won Best Picture a few years ago. So yeah, it's actually a really good film. Really, really interesting story. So you know, I'd recommend it. I'd give it probably like a 4 out of 5. Keanu Reeves is Hawaiian too. That's interesting. Thank you for that $2 super chat as well, Kermit the Log. I do appreciate that. Oh, you did watch The Matrix. Okay, that's good. The Matrix is good. I don't really think the second or third one are really that great, but the first Matrix movie is really good. Keanu gave most of his Matrix money to the special effects team on the Matrix movies. Really? That's crazy. That's crazy. You would not catch any other actor doing that. Kermit the Log, thank you for that other $2 super chat. Point Break is one of my favorites. I don't think I've seen Point Break. I'll have to check that out. Thank you for those super chats, Kermit the Log. I really do appreciate it. Thank you for all of your donations and all of your generosity, all of your support. It really does mean a lot to me. And yeah, it really does. So thank you so much. Yeah, I know everyone is so pushing for Keanu Reeves to be Revan. I'm not like a big Star Wars dude. I don't know too much about Revan, but from what I've seen just from the art and the design of what Keanu Reeves would look like as Revan, it would be super awesome. It would be super, super awesome. Keanu with a beard or no beard? I definitely like him with the beard. I really do. I think the beard looks really good on him. Let's see. According to Brie Larson, she didn't need special effects. She really does throw around energy bolts. That's true. That's true. Brie Larson, she actually trained herself to learn how to throw energy bolts without needing to be without a man having to help her with that. So thank God that we have strong women like Brie Larson out there. And it's so, guys, I'm just so happy. I'm so happy that Captain Marvel was a success in the box office because of Captain Marvel's success in the box office, womankind has been saved by Brie Larson. So I think, you know what, I think we should all give Brie Larson a round of applause for saving womankind. Thank you so much, Brie Larson. Without you, all women would be extinct by now. So oh my gosh. What a silly woman. What a silly woman. Josiah, have a Keanu Reeves movie marathon? That would be awesome, because there are some Keanu Reeves movies that I haven't seen before. So it'd be really cool to get to see what some of his movies would be that I haven't seen before. So I haven't even seen 47 Ronin yet, which I heard was a pretty fun movie that he was in. So yeah, I haven't seen Point Break. Sorry. I'm always trying to catch up on movies, guys. I'm sorry. I feel like my list of movies that I need to get caught up on are just like, like almost 1,000 movies deep, and which is crazy because I've seen close to 2,000 movies in my lifetime. Yeah, I have a lot of catching up to do. I really do. I'm working on it. Cut me some slack, please. Oh, man. Damn it, gotta reset the Brie clock. Went 3 days without even hearing her name or seeing a mention. Sorry about that, Orange Hat Reviews. I'm sorry. Energy powers can be bought at the Unicorn Store along with Ruby Rose's batsuit. Oh man, that's a great comment right there, Brad. I love that comment. Oh, that's fantastic. I wish Captain Marvel actually bombed. Yeah. I mean, it's, my camera needs to be tilted up just a little bit more. There we go. The frustrating thing about it is that we never will know if the movie actually bombed or not, because there's that conspiracy out there that Disney bought out theaters and stuff, which I'm not saying is true, but it's a possibility. We saw what happened with Disney and Rotten Tomatoes. So after that happened, anything's kind of possible at this point. Let's see. Oh, Josiah, man, I love the Old Republic era, and the Revan, Malak, Bastilla, Shan, and Mitra Surik storylines are phenomenal. That's interesting. I don't know too much about that, but yeah, I'm not like I'm not really that deep into Star Wars. Really, I've seen the movies, and I played some of the games, and that's pretty much the extent of what I know about Star Wars. So yeah. Let's see. If only Captain Marvel bombed, then Brie Larson would have been out of the MCU very quickly. Thank you very much. Yes, so true. Brie Larson parted the Red Sea, invented the internet, and invented chairs. Yes, thank you, Brie Larson, for leading God's people out of Egypt. Without you are the true Moses of the Bible. So thank you for that, Brie Larson. I do appreciate that. Thank you for inventing the internet as well and helping create wonderful websites like Rotten Tomatoes. Let's see. Point Break. Man, Razvan is really pushing this Point Break thing. I'm gonna have to check this movie out. Let's see. Point Break. Yeah, I'm gonna have to check this out. An FBI agent goes undercover to catch a gang of surfers who may be bank robbers. Yeah, I mean you're pushing it hard, Razvan. So I'll check it out for you. I will. Let's see. Tally is telling me to see Point Break too. I guess I gotta see Point Break. I will be checking out Point Break. Don't worry. I will check it out. Everyone calm down. Keanu Reeves movie trivia, please. Oh, that would be interesting. I'll have to see if I can find something like that. I kind of want to read what Keanu Reeves' bio is on. He has a pretty extensive bio. Wow. Keanu Charles Reeves, whose first name means cold breeze over the mountains in Hawaiian, was born September 2nd, 1964 in Beirut, Lebanon. He is the son of Patricia Taylor, a showgirl and costume designer, and Samuel Nowlin Reeves, a geologist. Keanu's father was born in Hawaii of British, Portuguese, Native Hawaiian, and Chinese ancestry, and Keanu's mother is originally from England. After his parents' marriage dissolved, Keanu moved with his mother and younger sister Kim Reeves to New York City, then Toronto. Stepfather number one was Paul Aaron, a stage and film director. He and Patricia divorced within a year, after which she went on to marry and divorce rock promoter Robert Miller and hair salon owner Jack Bond. Reeves never reconnected with his biological father. In high school, Reeves was lukewarm toward academics, but took a keen interest in ice hockey. As team goalie, he earned the nickname The Wall and drama. He eventually dropped out of school to pursue an acting career. Cool. Interesting. Well, let's see. What are some of the trivia facts they have about him? Here, I'm gonna pull this up for you guys so you guys can take a look at this too. Okay. So these are this is the IMDb trivia for Keanu Reeves. Chosen by People magazine as one of the 50 most beautiful people in the world. I mean, yeah, that's I'd say that's pretty accurate. Oh, that was in 1995. Wow, that was a while ago. Let's see. Ranked number 23 in Empire UK's magazine, the top 100 movie stars of all time. Well deserved. Arrested in Los Angeles, California, charged with drunk driving. Oofda on that. Loves ballroom dancing. Which is fine. I wasn't laughing at that. I was laughing at the drunk driving thing. He owns at least 2 Norton Commando motorcycles whose engines were available in both 750cc and 850cc capacities, the high compression version being the Combat Commando. Younger sister Kim Reeves. Through his mother, he has a half-sister named Karina Miller. Through his father, he has a half-sister named Emma Reeves. Named after his Uncle Henry Keanu Reeves. Keanu is a derivation of Reeves' great uncle. I'm not even going to try to pronounce that. Whose name means the soft breeze raising in Hawaiian. Had job sharpening ice skates. Was nicknamed the Wall by his high school hockey team buddies. Father left the family when Keanu was very young. Let's see. Was manager of a pasta shop in Toronto, in Ontario. Pasta sounds really good right now. His father was a geologist who served time in prison. He was paroled after serving 2 years of a 10-year sentence for selling heroin at Hilo Airport. Let's see. He dropped out of high school when he was 17 to become an actor. Pretty good decision. It seemed like it worked out pretty well for him. Hobbies include horseback riding and surfing. Keanu got his abdominal scar from a motorcycle wreck in Topanga Canyon. He was on a demon ride, no headlights at night, when he crashed into the side of a mountain. He was hospitalized for a week with broken ribs and a ruptured spleen. When the paramedics came to get him, an emergency medical technician trainee picked up one end of the stretcher, then dropped it by mistake. It made me laugh, but I couldn't breathe. That's really funny. Let's see. Maintains Canadian citizenship and passport. That must be what I'm thinking of when it comes to him being Canadian and stuff, was this and him living in Toronto and stuff. Let's see. Took let's see. Then these are just kind of some of the things about his movies and stuff. But yeah, pretty cool stuff. Pretty cool stuff. He's dyslexic apparently as well, which is interesting. Let's see. Played ice hockey for the California Senior Hockey League. When Reeves first arrived in Hollywood, his agent thought his first name was too exotic, so during the early days of his film career, he was sometimes credited as KC Reeves, Norman Creeves, or Chuck Spadina. What are these names? Oh my gosh, that's really funny. That's funny. Speaks French fluently. That's pretty cool. Anyway, he's a cool dude. He is a freaking cool dude. Oh man. Oops. So yeah. Let's see here. Okay. Oh, Kermit the Log, thank you for that other $2 super chat. Remember who told you about Point Break? Razvan? He told me about Point Break, right? Yeah, I do remember. Andy Serkis will win an Oscar for playing Ruby Rose. Oh my gosh. Andy Serkis deserves an Oscar. I'm just saying. Yeah, I did oof because I don't usually oof. Usually I say oofta because oofta is like a Swedish word. It has the same like it's. I don't know if oof is like derivative from oofta or not, but like oofta is like a Swedish word that basically is what oof means. I mean, it has like the same meaning, but it's like what Swedish people say, like oofta. It's just really funny. It's really funny. So if you ever hear me saying oofta, you just know that it means the same thing as oof. Let's see here. So we're pretty much at the hour mark right now. Norman is so much better than Keanu. Keanu is an awesome name. Keanu is an awesome name. It really is. Like, come on. Keanu Reeves, it just kind of rolls off the tongue and stuff. Kermit did it. Let's see. I heard Keanu Reeves' pregnant girlfriend died in a car accident. That's why he never married or had kids since that point in his life. That's really sad. Wow. I did not know about that, but that's really, really, really sad, actually. Wow. Just add a J as a second letter to any word in your speaking Swedish. Just ask PewDiePie. Oh, man. let's go ahead. Let's go ahead. Do you guys want to do some trivia? I got some more movie trivia that we could do if you guys want to. We're at the hour mark, so if you guys want to do some trivia, we can totally do some trivia. Just let me know. Put some flames in the chat if you want to do some trivia, and we'll do some of that for a while if you guys want to. Keanu Reeves sounds like something that would be in a marquee. I just found out January 15th, 2020 is National Hat Day. You should do a Josiah's Hat Draw My Life video. Ooh, that'd be fun. That'd be kind of fun. Thank you for that, Alex. I did not know about that, but I'll definitely keep that in mind. Chuck Wendig was put in charge of a Turok comic and did no research, so he made Turok a black guy. Natives complained. Chuck called them Nazis. The comic was canceled, and he got big surprise. Wow. That doesn't sound at all surprising when it comes to Chuck Wendig, though, because he's an idiot. He's an absolute moron. And I don't say that, I don't use that word lightly. I only call people idiots when I actually think that they're idiots. Chuck Wendig is an idiot. I'm just sorry. He is. When he thinks that he is a better writer than Tolkien, he is an idiot. I'm sorry. He just is. That just blows my mind every time I still think about that. Oh man. So do you guys want to do some trivia? Let me see if I can find it here. Okay. So I have a Star Wars trivia. I have a Chronicles of Narnia trivia and a Lord of the Rings trivia. So we're going to do these ones, and then maybe if we still have some time after that, then we'll do some more trivia, or maybe I'll probably just wait another day and we'll do some other trivia things and stuff. But yeah. Keanu Reeves should be Canadian Prime Minister, not Justin Trudeau. Yeah, I don't know too much about Canadian politics. I don't. But yeah. Probably, I mean, Keanu Reeves would be an awesome leader, probably, for the most part. So yeah. Anyway, let's go ahead. Do you guys want to do some trivia now? Let's go ahead and do some trivia. Let me pull up my display thing here for you guys so you guys can join in as well. Let me move this over so you guys can see it. Okay. That should be good, I think. Okay, there we go. All right, guys. So let's go ahead and do a Lord of the Rings trivia, and then we'll do a Star Wars trivia, and then we will do a Chronicles of Narnia trivia. So the Star Wars trivia is 3 pages long. Lord of the Rings is 1, and Narnia is 1 too. So I don't know why they Lord of the Rings is only 1, but whatever. Okay, so Lord of the Rings trivia. This is probably going to be probably just way too easy. Lord of the Rings movies are based on a novel by what author? Oh man, this is so hard. J.K. Rowling, right? Gay Gandalf, after all. J.R.R. Tolkien, obviously. Lord of the Rings movies are based on a novel of the same name by J.R.R. Tolkien, a sequel to Tolkien's earlier novel, The Hobbit. Lord of the Rings was published in 3 volumes from 1954 to 1955. It was made into a very successful live-action feature film trilogy by director Peter Jackson. What is the first voice? Actually, guys, let me pull up the chat here as well, so that I can kind of see what you guys are saying as well. Okay, if I put it like right here, that should be good. There we go. Perfect. Okay, what is the first voice we hear in Fellowship of the Ring? Ooh, this is a good question. The answers are all Bob. Oh man. It is indeed Galadriel. Did you guys know that? The first voice we hear in Fellowship of the Ring is Galadriel. Originally, the prologue was to be narrated by Frodo, but since his character didn't really have much to do with the opening sequence, it just didn't feel right, which I agree with. Gandalf took over narration duties, actually recording a version of the prologue, but the producers still felt that this was the wrong character for the part. Finally, it was decided to let Galadriel narrate the prologue, as this would emphasize the timelessness of the elves. Originally, New Line Cinema had insisted on limiting the prologue to 2 minutes, but in the final film, it lasts for 7.5. Pretty cool stuff. Let's see. The only way to destroy the Ring of Power is to throw it into the fires of Mount Zion. No, not Mount Zion, obviously. I mean, this is really easy. The Star Wars one might be a challenge for me. I'm going to be completely honest with you guys. The Star Wars one might actually be a challenge. In Lord of the Rings trilogy, the evil Lord Sauron desperately wants a Ring of Power, which will give him mastery over Middle-earth. The only way to destroy the ring is to cast it back to the fires of Mount Doom, where it was forged. Feral Changeling, hope you have a great rest of your night. Thank you for hanging out. I really appreciate you hanging out. Have a great night, my friend, and I will talk to you later. While traveling through the mines of Moria, which member of the Fellowship of the Ring is attacked by the Balrog? I mean, it's the answer is Gandalf, but I guess they kind of would all be kind of technically attacked with the Balrog, right? As they travel towards Mordor, the Fellowship of the Ring attempts to cross the Misty Mountains, but they are forced by a deadly blizzard to take a more sheltered path and make the dangerous journey underground through the mines of Moria. Khazad-dûm, once the greatest of the dwarf realms in Middle-earth, was carved out of solid rock over the course of countless centuries, but an ancient evil known as a Balrog was awakened in its depths and drove the dwarves from their home. The halls of Khazad-dûm were eventually overrun by orcs and other foul creatures, and it became known as Moria or the Black Chasm. As the Fellowship nears the end of its journey through the mines of Moria, they are attacked by the Balrog. In order to buy the others time to escape, Gandalf engages the Balrog in battle. Although he dies during the course of the battle, Gandalf's life is... Oh, Alex, thank you for that $1 super chat. I really appreciate that. I just heard a voice and I was like, what the heck? And then I remember that's my super chat notification thing. So thank you for that, Alex. I really do appreciate that notification. You rock. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for your conversations on Twitter as well. I really appreciate you always tweeting things out to me. Even though I don't always catch everything that you tweet out to me, I really do appreciate you doing that. It really means a lot to me, so thank you so much. Oh man, what a spoiler. Spoiler alert, in case you haven't seen Lord of the Rings. What is the name of the Ent who carries Pippin and Merry through Fanghorn Forest? Grey Branch, Quick Beam. I have a quick beam. Treebeard and Skinbark. What are these names? Grey Branch? Skinbark? Oh my gosh, that's amazing. That's amazing. These are actually fantastic names. I kind of want, like... okay guys, I want a new movie that's about like the Three Musketeers, and it's about Grey Branch, Quick Beam, and Skinbark, and they are training Treebeard how to be a good Ent. Wouldn't that just be a fantastic movie? In the Two Towers, Pippin and Merry escape from their orc captors, only to be captured by an Ent named Treebeard in Fanghorn Forest. Although Treebeard crushes the lone orc who is pursuing them, he still mistakes the two hobbits for little orcs and announces his intention to ask the White Wizard for advice on what to do with them. Unfortunately for Pippin and Merry, the White Wizard turns out to be a resurrected Gandalf, not the evil Saruman. Let's see here. In Two Towers, who is Saruman's spy and Rohan? Imagine Gimli being a spy in Rohan. What a twist. What a twist. In the Two Towers, Grima Wormtongue is the wizard, Saruman's spy in Rohan, an advisor to King Theoden. Grima's task is to keep Rohan weak, and through his manipulation, Saruman is able to cast a deadly spell on Theoden, sapping his will and reducing him to nothing more than a pawn whom Grima can easily control. When the Fellowship arrives in Edoras, the capital of Rohan, Gandalf uses his magic to liberate the bewitched ruler from Saruman's control. I love that part. I love that part so much. Such a great part. What actor was originally cast as Aragorn? Ooh, this is a little bit of a trickier one. But I think it's Stuart Townsend, I believe. Yes, Stuart Townsend was originally cast as Aragorn in Lord of the Rings trilogy, but after several days of shooting, director Peter Jackson realized that an older actor was needed for the part. Citing creative differences, Townsend was released from the project and replaced by Viggo Mortensen, who had never even auditioned for the role, which is really funny because they literally rushed Viggo Mortensen out onto the set and they were like, "Here, play Aragorn," and then he was playing Aragorn, and it was right in the middle of shooting and everything, which was really funny. It was really funny. Let's see. In Return of the King, who kills the Witch King? In The Return of the King, Eowyn, the niece of King Theoden, desperately longs to fight with her kingsmen, but being a woman, she is told to stay behind and look after the kingdom. She disobeys, however, and rides into battle disguised as a man. As the battle rages, King Theoden is struck down by the Witch King, the most powerful of the 9 ring wraiths, the most dreadful of Sauron's servants. When Eowyn rushes to her uncle's defense, the Witch King arrogantly orders her out of the way and warns that she is helpless against him, for it has been foretold that he will not fall by the hand of man. Eowyn reveals that she is not a man, which is such an awesome part of the movie, and bravely attacks the Witch King with the help of a hobbit, Merry, who had... Can you believe that they had a white male hobbit helping Eowyn defeat the Witch King? Wow. The nerve. The nerve of Peter Jackson. And I think that even happened... Does that happen... I can't remember. Does that happen in the books too? I don't remember. I don't remember how that went down in the books. But, yeah. How dare they have a white male hobbit, a straight... Well, I guess we can't technically say that he's straight or not. But a white male hobbit helping defeat the Witch King. Outraged. I am literally shaking right now. Literally shaking. Who does Sam Gamgee marry at the end of Return of the King? No one. A.K.A. Arya. Pearly Bottom, Daisy Puddle, Rosie Cotton. In Fellowship of the Ring, Sam Gamgee has a crush on Rosie Cotton, a barmaid at the Green Dragon pub, but he is too shy to talk to her. In Return of the King, after he returns to the Shire... Oh, the feels. Even just thinking about the scene, even just reading it, is just... It's giving me the feels, man. It's giving me the feels. Emboldened by his adventures, approaches Rosie, and soon they are happily married. Man. Dang. It's... man. How many Academy Awards did Lord of the Rings trilogy win? Lord of the Rings trilogy won a total of 17 Academy Awards. 4 for Fellowship of the Ring, 2 for Two Towers, and 11 for Return of the King. Return of the King won every Oscar for which it was nominated, including Best Picture in Titanic and Ben-Hur for the most Oscars awarded to one film. Pretty fantastic stuff. Pretty fantastic stuff. Let's see. Do you prefer the books or the films? Books add more details, but with the films you can see how the events look. As far as the emotional impact, the movies have had a bigger emotional impact on me than the books have. So I guess in that sense, I would say that I prefer the movies to the books. But at the same time, the books are also my favorite. The books are my favorite books of all time. Lord of the Rings is my favorite book series of all time. Nothing else even comes close to it. I just love it so much. I read it so much when I was a kid. I haven't read it in a while. But yeah, I read Lord of the Rings all the time when I was a kid. So yeah, I really do love the books too. I really do. And they have had a very big impact on me and have inspired me in a lot of ways in my life as well. But there's just something about the movies that have really meant something really special to me as a person. So yeah, Sam is actually the hero of Lord of the Rings. Frodo would have failed without him. Amen to that. All right, so there we go. There is Lord of the Rings trivia. That was the easiest thing of all time. So let's just exit out of that. And let's move on to Star Wars. So... if I get some of these wrong, don't hate me, everyone. I feel the pressure. I thought the 80s action movies trivia was putting enough pressure on me, but man, this one, yikes. All right, let's see how miserably I fail at this one. Okay, which Star Wars movie was filmed entirely in the studio? Oh man, this is not off to a good start. Oh, this is not off to a good start. Entirely in the studio. I kind of have a feeling that it was Revenge of the Sith. Because that movie was just like green screen AF, right? Like that movie was ridiculous with a green screen. I think Attack of the Clones was pretty bad with that too. But for some reason I feel like it's Revenge of the Sith. Yes! Yes! I did it! Oh yeah. Oh yeah. Unlike the previous Star Wars films, which were both... Does that bell noise come because I got that right? That's pretty dope. Unlike the previous Star Wars films, which were both shot on sound stages and on location, Star Wars Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith was filmed entirely in the studio. The only location work was a background plate shot during the production of Episode 2. Whew, I'm glad I got that right. Which of the three main heroes, Luke, Leia, and Han Solo, in the first Star Wars trilogy refused to sign a 3-picture deal? Ooh. Which of the three main heroes in the first Star Wars trilogy refused to sign a 3-picture deal? I don't know. Did they all sign it? I kind of have a feeling this is a trick question. They all signed it. All three? You guys are saying all three? Ooh! Ouch. That's an oofda. I kind of have a feeling that's probably Harrison Ford. What do you guys think? Yeah. Probably, yeah, he definitely seems like the most likely out of them. Having Han Solo frozen in carbonite was, at least in part, due to the fact that they were not sure that Harrison Ford would return for a third film. When the original Star Wars was made, Carrie Fisher and Mark Hamill were signed for a 3-picture deal, but Ford refused. Interesting. Very interesting. Let's see. What color is Mace Windu's lightsaber? That's really easy. There's no mystical significance to the color of Mace Windu's lightsaber. I believe someone explained why his lightsaber is purple. If you guys have the reason why it's purple, let me know in the chat, because I actually am kind of curious about that. Samuel L. Jackson, after a joking conversation with the stunt coordinator Nick Gillard, asked Lucas if he could have a purple lightsaber, and Lucas agreed. In an interview on UK TV, Jackson said he thought it would be cool. It is. It's cool. It is cool. Oh boy, the beloved Star Wars holiday special. Let's see. The Star Wars holiday special marked the first appearance of which Star Wars film? Is that bell noise really bothering you guys a lot? I can let me see here. I think I can turn down my audio output, and then you guys shouldn't have to worry about the bell as much. Let me just put that like half. There we go. Marked the first appearance of which Star Wars character? Ooh. Now this is a good one. Oh man. I'm gonna say I could look at the chat, but I don't want to. I want to try to get this on my own. I don't know this one though. Oof. Wow, that's really loud. Let me turn that down even more. Boba Fett. You guys think it's Boba Fett? The Star Wars Holiday Special, which aired on November 17, 1978, marked the first appearance of the character Boba Fett in an animated segment of the show. This special has never been released on video. However, bootleg home-recorded videos have been circulating for years and are now all over the internet. George Lucas once remarked at an Australian convention that if I had the time and a sledgehammer, I would track down every bootlegged copy of that program and smash it. Oh, that's amazing. That's amazing. What actor pulled out of Episode 3 Revenge of the Sith when he discovered that non-union actors were being used in the film? Oh, man. Which of these actors would be most likely to pull out? Maybe... I kind of think Gary Oldman, maybe? There we go. There we go. Boom. Gary Oldman had agreed to be the voice of General Grievous, but pulled out of the film because it was being made using actors who were not part of the Screen Actors Guild, of which Oldman was a member. Interesting. Not the Gary! Oh, man. Hey, Conqueror, welcome to the stream. Hey, Josiah, what's up? Sorry I'm late. I've been busy this evening. Don't worry about it, my friend. Thank you for joining. Just glad to have you here. We're just doing some Star Wars trivia, so yeah, we're having fun. Let's see here. Who is the only non-Jedi in the original Star Wars trilogy to use a lightsaber? Who is the only non-Jedi in the original Star Wars trilogy to use a lightsaber? Chewbacca, Princess Leia, Han Solo, R2-D2. Oh, man, let me think. It's been such a long time since I've seen the original trilogy. Definitely wasn't R2-D2. It wasn't Chewbacca. I think it was Han Solo, I believe. Yay, I got it right. Han Solo uses Luke's lightsaber to cut open the Tauntaun's belly and the Emperor Strikes Back. That's right. That's awesome. Hey, Dunadan, welcome to the stream. So far, I've been doing pretty good, guys. I've been doing pretty good. Aren't you guys proud of me? What character did George Lucas consider making a midget? Oh, boy. Oh, man, that's funny. Chewbacca, can you imagine Chewbacca as a midget? Honestly, though, this was kind of made around the same time as Willow, right? So, I could see him doing either Luke Skywalker, maybe Luke Skywalker as a midget. Oh my gosh, I am on fire right now, guys. I am on fire. I'm not needing your guys' help at all right now. Man. At one point, Lucas planned for the character of Luke Skywalker along with his aunt and uncle to be midgets. According to some sources, Leia's line when Luke rescues her, "Aren't you a little short for a stormtrooper?" is a remnant of this story idea. Huh. Interesting. Imagine Luke as a midget. Just imagine. Oh, man. He must have been that must have been one of those ideas that kind of carried over into Willow or something, for sure. Who served as Jabba the Hutt's chief of staff? Okay. This one might be tough. No, I think it's... Yes, okay, I was right. Bib Fortuna was a male Twi'lek who handled all of the day-to-day operations at Jabba's palace. I've been doing pretty good. At this. Approximately how many languages can C-3PO speak? Oh, man. This one's going to be tough. For me. Man. Oh, man. I kind of think he said 6 million. Oh, my gosh. Oh, man, I'm doing so good at this. C-3PO is fluent in over 6 million languages. Man, nice. In episode 6, Return of the Jedi, the growls and sounds of the Rancor in Jabba's palace were actually made by what animal? Oh, wow. I think it was a dachshund, if I'm not mistaken. Was it? Wait. Okay, yeah, it was a dachshund, okay. The growls and sounds of the Rancor in Jabba's palace were actually remixed from an audio recording of an aggressive dachshund. That's really funny. I've actually... some of these have been guesses, but for the most part, I've been, able to do way better on this than I thought I was. You may be a Star Wars fan yet. What is the first Star Wars film in which Yoda is completely computer generated? Oh man, probably Attack of the Clones. My guess is right. Probably Phantom Menace. No, he was. I do remember him being a puppet still in Phantom Menace. I'm pretty sure. Yes. That's what I like to see. Episode 2, Attack of the Clones, is the first Star Wars film in which Yoda is entirely computer generated. Oz was only required on the set to help the actors by providing the voice of Yoda. Which bounty hunter in The Empire Strikes Back is wearing an old costume from a Doctor Who episode? Which bounty hunter in The Empire Strikes Back is wearing an old costume from a Doctor Who episode? Okay, I mean, Boba... Well, are these all bounty hunters? Okay, I don't know what this one is. I really don't know this one at all. Bosk? Dengar? Bosk? IG-88. Wow, you're all giving me completely mixed answers here. Most of you are saying Bosk. It was Bosk. Okay, look up the Doctor Who episode The 10th Planet to see a pilot dressed just like Bosk. Interesting. Got the hiccups. Yeah, I'm not a Doctor Who fan either, Talia. I really could care less about that show. The animators who brought the AT-AT Imperial Walkers to life in episode 5, The Empire Strikes Back, based their movements on what kind of animal? Ooh. Okay, let me think. Okay. AT-AT Imperial Walkers to life. Okay, I'm trying to remember. Are AT-ATs the big ones, or are they the two-legged ones? I don't want to look at the chat. I don't want hints on this. I want to try to figure this out. AT-AT were the big ones, I believe. We're the big guys. So in that case, their movement kind of reminds me of, I want to say elephant, but part of me also kind of wants to say camel for some reason. Oh, okay. Okay, it was an elephant. Okay. Well, at least I got the AT-AT right. For realism, the animators who brought the AT-AT Imperial Walkers to life analyzed frame-by-frame footage of elephants walking. Interesting. Of whom did Jabba the Hutt say, "This bounty hunter is my kind of scum, fearless and inventive"? Probably Han Solo? Nope. Okay. Oh, okay. Nope. No, he said that about Princess Leia. That's right, because Princess Leia was undercover there. Yeah, okay. I was totally wrong on that one. In Return of the Jedi, Leia infiltrates Jabba's palace on Tatooine, disguised as the bounty hunter with Chewbacca as her prisoner. Now I remember. Guys. I remember. Don't freak out, please. What is the name of Boba Fett's ship? Oh, man. Okay, yeah, I have no idea on this one. I don't know what the answer is on this one. Slave 1? Slave 1 was a modified Fire Spray 31 class patrol and attack craft Boba Fett inherited from his father. Wait, did they show the Slave 1 in Attack of the Clones? Do they actually... Is that the same ship that's in Attack of the Clones? Hey, Terrence, welcome to the stream. How are you doing? Interesting, huh? I'll have to look for that detail more closely when I rewatch Star Wars. That'll be cool. That's cool. Interesting. What sort of business did Luke's uncle Owen run? It was a moisture farm. On hot and arid desert worlds like Tatooine, moisture farming was a vital activity. Which character said, "Why you slimy, double-crossing, no-good swindler"? That was Leia. What? Why, you slimy, double-crossing, no-good swindler? That wasn't Leia? Must have been Lando? Okay. When Han lands in Cloud City, this is the greeting he gets from his old friend Lando. Ah. Didn't Leia say something like similar to that? I'm confused. I thought Leia said something. Hey Terrence, well, thank you for that, Terrence. I do appreciate it. Thank you for popping in here every once in a while. I appreciate you. You're an awesome dude. What is Count Dooku's Sith name? Hold on here. Count Dooku was Darth Tyrannus? Yes. Once a respected Jedi Master, Dooku falls to the dark side after the death of his former Padawan Qui-Gon Jinn. Taking the name Darth Tyrannus, he becomes Darth Sidious's second apprentice. I've been doing way better on this test than I thought I would be doing, to be completely honest with you guys. Who plays Chewbacca in the original Star Wars trilogy? Mayhew got his first acting job in, rest in peace, Peter Mayhew. Got his first acting job in 1976 when the producers of Sinbad and the Eye of the Tiger discovered him from a photograph and a newspaper article about men with large feet and cast him in the role of the Minotaur. Huh. Interesting. Which Golden Girl played the role of Ackmena, the night shift bartender in the Star Wars Holiday Special? Oh boy, I don't know what this one is. Hey, Kat. Hey, Kevin. I'm glad that you enjoyed John Wick 3. Just got back from seeing John Wick 3 and did not disappoint. That's good to hear. I'm really happy to hear that. Kevin, I'm glad that you really enjoyed it. Really happy about that. That's awesome. Betty White. Estelle. Nope. Oh, wow. Okay, well, we totally failed on that one. During the filming of the holiday special, Arthur had no idea she was participating in anything related to Star Wars. Yeah, totally got that one wrong. Who did Obi-Wan Kenobi defeat in the Battle of Naboo? Let me think. Battle of Naboo. So that would be Darth. Nope. Okay. Battle Naboo. What's Battle Naboo? Darth Maul? Wow, I totally don't remember that. Although his master Qui-Gon Jinn was mortally wounded in the battle, Kenobi became the first Jedi in a millennium to defeat a Sith Lord when he defeated Darth Maul. Looks like I gotta rewatch Phantom Menace. Oh, man. Which species stole the plans to the Death Star? It was the Bothans, right? I believe. The Bothan Spynet acquired secret top priority Imperial codes from the Death Star and transferred them to rogue Imperial Moff Kalest, who in turn delivered them to the Rebellion. The question I have, was there Bothans in Rogue One? And what are Bothans? I need your guys' explanation on this. What are Bothans, and were they in Rogue One? Because I don't know what a Bothan is, and I don't remember if they were in Rogue One or not. The people that, secured the plans of the Death Star were a bunch of, random people. Right? They were just, a bunch of random people. You had some monk dude who was blind or something. You had... I don't know. It was just kind of weird. Bothan stole the plans to the second Death Star. To me, they look like goats, but I don't know. That was the second Death Star. Bothan got the second Death Star plans. So, wait. Wait, was the Death Star in Rogue One the first Death Star? Is that what you're saying? No Bothans were not in Rogue One. They are talking about the second Death Star. Oh, okay. Ah, interesting. Huh, okay, interesting. In The Empire Strikes Back, what odds does C-3PO give Han for successfully navigating the asteroid field? Ooh, man. Honestly, I don't remember the answer to this one. But I kind of have a feeling it's maybe this one. Is it? Okay, it is this one? Okay. Upon entering the asteroid field, C-3PO informs Han that the possibility of successfully navigating an asteroid field is approximately 3,720 to 1. Han, of course, replies, "Never tell me the odds." In the Star Wars Holiday Special, I don't know why they have so many Star Wars Holiday Special questions in here. What holiday is being celebrated in Kashyyyk? On Kashyyyk? I don't know. I don't remember. I tried to erase this movie as much as possible from my memory, so it was Life Day. Chewbacca and Han Solo visit Kashyyyk, Chewbacca's home world, to celebrate Life Day. Yikes. Yeah, my cat's crazy. I'm sorry, guys. he's crazy. What Wookiee bounty hunter was nicknamed Mad Claw? What Wookiee bounty hunter was nicknamed Mad Claw? Why do I not... Hold on a second here, guys. Hold on a second here. Somebody's... Yeah, we're just gonna grab that and... Hold on a second. I'll be right back, guys. I will be right back. I don't remember a Wookiee bounty hunter named Mad Claw. Where did that come from? Huh. Can you guys explain that one to me? I'll be right back. Do you have fun? Yeah. Did you get to see Alex and Anna? Yeah. Good. And David. Oh, David. Yeah. Good. Yeah. Good. Guess what? It didn't even rain. It didn't even rain. Yeah. But it was a little bit windy. Oh, okay. Well, good thing it didn't rain, right? Love you. All right. I am back, everyone. Okay, so Mad Claw. Who is Mad Claw? Who? Oh, I totally skipped over question 25. Oops, sorry about that, guys. But I'm like stuck on this Mad Claw thing. Who is Mad Claw? Why do I not remember who Mad Claw is? Not sure if Truthful was Chewbacca friend or not. I'm not really sure. Someone got an explanation. All right, have a good night, Terrence. Thank you for stopping by for a bit. I do appreciate that. Have a great rest of your evening. Huh. So nobody... I'm just like, I don't remember a Wookiee bounty hunter named Mad Claw. Bosk? Was it Bosk? I don't remember Bosk being a Wookiee. Was Bosk a Wookiee? Anyway, well, let's go. What Wookiee Jedi Master was renowned for his ability to sense the future? I don't know this one at all. I literally do not know this one at all. These are all super complicated names, and I have no freaking idea. Snuva? Oh, you're talking about that one. 25, I believe, is Chrysanthemum. Nope. Oh, these are EU questions? Oh, that's why. Oh, okay. This one, okay. A revered and respected member of the Jedi High Council, Tavaka trained several Padawans, including the Keldor Plo Koon. Interesting. And then this one you guys were saying is Snuva, right? Snuva attacked and maimed a rival with his climbing claws, a capital offense in Wookiee society. Okay. Interesting. What ocean planet was first introduced in the Star Wars Holiday Special? Was that Kamino? Was that Kamino? Panna? Scenes took place on Kashyyyk, Tatooine, in a newly introduced red ocean planet known as Panna. Red ocean planet. I don't remember that. That's interesting. Anyway, so there's the Star Wars one. We did pretty good on that one. We didn't do too bad. How many did we get wrong here? We have 1, 2, 2. Oh, I guess they all went away. Okay. Well, I only had a handful wrong, so that's not too bad. That's not too bad for Star Wars for me. Kamino is the one that I'm thinking of from Attack of the Clones. That's right. All right, Cass, sounds good. All right, let's go ahead and do our last trivia here. Chronicles of Narnia, movie trivia. So this is about the movies. So we'll see how this goes. Let's see here. Who is the first of the children to discover Narnia? It was Lucy, obviously. Lucy is the first of the children to discover Narnia when she wanders to the wardrobe during a game of hide and seek. Edmund is second to make the journey, and finally, all of the children travel to Narnia when they attempt to hide in the wardrobe after accidentally breaking a window. I'm actually pretty excited about Narnia, about the Netflix Narnia. I really hope that they do a good job. Lion the Witch in the Wardrobe. Wait, you hate Narnia? How do you hate Narnia? How on earth do you hate Narnia? Narnia's not that bad. Come on. Come on, everyone. Alright, well, if you guys don't want me to do the Narnia one, then I won't do the Narnia one. How do you guys not like Narnia? What the heck? What is wrong with you people? I'm just kidding. I'm kidding, guys. I'm kidding. Let's see. They have some other trivia here that we're going to do eventually, too. They have a Wizard of Oz one. That might be kind of a fun one. They have a horror movie trivia. That would be kind of fun. That would be a fun one to try out. They have a Disney trivia. That would be kind of interesting. Academy Awards trivia. So we have plenty of trivias that we're going to go through. Yeah, I'm excited because some of these are going to be really fun. I'm excited to do like the horror one, the Academy Awards one, some of that type of stuff. So that'll be fun. Let's see what time are we at right now here for the stream? So we have like I'll probably be ending the stream pretty soon here actually, guys. The Wizard of Oz trivia. Yeah, guys, I think I might save the trivia. What's the trivia already? I think we're going to save the trivia for the next time that we do a stream because we're closing in on about 2 hours now almost. So I think we're going to be done with trivia for tonight, and we'll do trivia again next time that we do a stream and stuff. So yeah, we'll do trivia again some other time. So let me go ahead and pull this up here. Okay. Hey, Orange Chat Reviews. Thank you for your super chat earlier. I really appreciate it. Have a great night. Sleep well, and I hope you have a fantastic day and tomorrow and happy weekend. So, the Duna Dan, thank you for stopping by. Hope you have a great rest of your night and a great day tomorrow. What browser am I using? I am using Chrome. Razvan, thank you for stopping by. I appreciate it as well. Thank you, everyone. So, guys, I think we're going to go ahead and wrap up the stream here. Game of Thrones stream on Monday. I am probably going to be still doing the stream tomorrow. Sunday stream tomorrow. So, we'll do some more trivia on the Sunday stream tomorrow. How does that sound? Okay? Sunday stream tomorrow. We will do more trivia. Okay? So, if you guys want to hang out and do some more trivia, then we will do that on the stream tomorrow, which will be a lot of fun. And yeah, that'll be fun. So, like I said, Game of Thrones, last episode tomorrow as well. So, we're going to be watching that, and then we are going to do a stream. We're going to do the stream on Monday for the last episode of Game of Thrones to talk about it. And I'll try to get Drunk on here as well, Drunk 3PO and stuff. So, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. I'm terrified to see how they're going to end the season. It's going to be, from what I hear, it's kind of a train wreck. But with that being said, we'll see. We'll see how it goes. So thank you everyone for coming out tonight. I really appreciate it. Hopefully I will see you guys tomorrow on the Sunday stream. Thank you for coming out. If you guys could just smash that like button before you leave and drop some flames in the chat if you want to. And I would greatly appreciate that. Thank you for all of your support. Thank you for your generosity. Thank you for your super chats. You guys are amazing. Thank you for just supporting me and allowing me to be able to do this almost full time and stuff because of you guys. So thank you so much for that. You guys are fantastic. And I will talk to you all very soon in another video. Talk to you later. Bye. Also, thank you, Cass, for modding the chat. Thank you for always sticking around, Cass. You rock. I know I keep on saying I'm going to end the stream, but there's just so many things I got to cover. So, Cass, thank you so much for all of your support, always helping with modding the stream. You are awesome. And I appreciate you always sticking around and helping out. So thank you for that. All right, guys. Have a great night, and I will talk to you all later. Bye.